You are worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they exist and were created. Alright, come along with us as we join Matt and Shadow Beecher on some big buck action in Missouri.
Here we go. It is October the 8th. It's 3:30. I just got set up in the stand. And I actually jumped some deer up. And they was already on their feet moving, so I'm trying to be quiet as possible. We got the new breed, some Black Eagle Arrows, and I'm on the hunt for a big chocolate horn 8-point.
Going into this season, conditions were pretty tough. The buck movement was down to a minimum. Right there at the start of season, they started switching from their summer feeding patterns to their fall. And then shortly after, we also had a small crop of acorns, and as soon as they started dropping, of course, all the deer activity switched over to the acorns. And so we scrambled around. We was constantly having to move the cameras, it seemed like, trying to stay on top of where these big bucks were at.
October 21st. We've got a real good high pressure system. The winds died down today. It's blowing real hard yesterday, but I was a little late getting off of work. And so I just had to hunt the food plot right there behind the house. But I seen two young bucks fighting out there in the food plot before dark. And so that's pretty cool. The first for me, get something like that on camera. We're up here in the spot I call the burnout. We're after a real big 8-point. So he's been coming in here almost every morning in the daylight. So we're gonna set up here in this hawk hang on stand, and we're gonna try to wait him out.
This one specific buck I was after, he was always just one step ahead of me. He was there before me, he was there just after I left or just after dark. The days I had to work, the weekends I had to work, and guess who'd show up, which I guess that's part of hunting, but it seemed like this guy had my number, and man, he was giving me fits.
That dude would have been just a little bit older. I would have smoked him. Walked right underneath my tree.
We have been trusted on some of the most significant projects around the world. And now we're in the heartland of America. Our products dig deep, lift more, and stack higher with a warranty you can depend on. Soon you'll realize that trusting our quality changes the world. Check our website for a dealer near you.
I'm the reason.
I'm the reason.
I'm the reason.
I'm the reason.
This segment of Created Outdoors is brought to you by Vanderveer Chevrolet. Buy smart, leave happy.
Well, here we go again. It's a beautiful Friday evening. It's a little after 2 o'clock. This is my 1-week anniversary to this big, I had a really big buck come in at 30 yards. And I couldn't get a shot at him. I had to watch him walk off. I couldn't get my bow back. My bow was hitting a limb. So, I come back here yesterday evening and dropped this stand down, and I pulled my camera cord. And I've had another big 8 on camera coming in here in the daylight. So, good Lord's willing, tonight will be one of those nights that he comes in. Got a really good high pressure cold front that settled in over the region. And we've still got frost on the ground from this morning. So hopefully that'll have these deer up looking for something to eat. It's late season. A lot of pressure been put on them. So you can't kill them from a couch. You know, I've got the new breed in the tree behind me. Hopefully something good will happen.
Had a real nice looking 8-point. He wasn't chocolate, but you know, he was on the hit list. He's a nice mature 8-point. And I got set up in the stand, had a cold front roll in, and the rut was starting to kick in a little bit. And I wasn't in the stand, but maybe 15-20 minutes, and I heard something walking, and I look over my shoulder, and here come this big 8. Sitting there having to watch this buck, and he come in there and he was broadside, and he was really leery and skittish, and every time I would go to move my bow, he would pick his head up and look up at me in the tree. And so I was afraid to try to draw back whenever he was facing toward me, because I mean every little bit of movement he'd pick up on.
30 yards. I was trying to wait till he turned his head. Well, when he finally got broadside and turned his head, and I got my bow back, he's walking off. I can't believe I just done that. Extreme quarter and away shot. It looks like it just grazed him in that front shoulder. I cannot believe I just done that.
Thankfully, that buck survived. When I got down, went over and picked up my arrow. I think there's like 3 or 4 hairs on it. There wasn't no blood on the arrow. There was no blood on the ground. There wasn't nothing. The very next day, actually, that same buck was right there, and he was chasing a doe on camera the very next day. So that's a good thing. Something to look forward to next year.
For sales and service you can count on, choose Vanderveer Chevrolet.
Preparation is vital to success. But what is vital to preparation? For hunters, it's a high-quality, reliable target. That is why, at Walk On Archery, we have spent hours honing our skills and perfecting our methods to help you perfect yours. From practice to play, and from play to the stand, we're with you every step of the way. Because we don't just make targets, we make better hunters.
This segment of Created Outdoors is brought to you by Renewable Lubricants.
Well, Matt's chasing this big buck that he calls chocolate, so stay tuned. If you have a craving for chocolate, this is something that you don't want to miss.
Rifle season finally gets here. Good time of year to put the bow down, give it a break, and pick up that rifle. And it's a magical time of year, man. The rut's just absolutely kicking. The weekend before, sitting out there, a lot of buck activity, bucks chasing does, fighting. So I knew something good was going to happen. And getting to stand early, and I mean from the word go, there was bucks chasing, there was bucks fighting, watching them make scrapes and rubs and snort wheezing. Had does all around me, man. All day long, there was deer coming by my stand. And of course, you got your heart set on that one particular buck. And every time you hear a little twig snap, or you hear a deer coming, or something like that, like, man, that's got to be him. But day one come and went, no chocolate. And it just, there's tons of little bucks. They was definitely in the rut, going absolutely crazy. So I knew, man, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time being there when he's there.
It's a little chilly this morning. But I've got this nice warm trees and coat to put on. It's the second morning of Missouri rifle season. And I'm after a buck I've nicknamed Chocolate. And he's just a real big 8 with big chocolate antlers. So that's how he got the nickname. Hopefully everything will turn out pretty good. So, got a pretty good walk. So, get headed that way. I think I hit him good. Man, I'm shaking so hard. Oh my gosh. I'm not in a stand. Maybe 10 minutes. I got up late. There's 2 deer already standing right here underneath my stand. I scared them off. They run down the edge of the hill. Stop. Climb up, get everything set up. Climb back up here. And they turn around and walk right back up here to me. And then I heard something stomping in the leaves, and that big joker comes walking out here at 30 yards. I've been after that dude all bow season.
Well, he's pumping it out good right here.
There he is. Here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my word. What a buck.
He's kind of hard to track because I hit him right behind the shoulder and he ain't got no exit wound that I can see. Matthew Beecher with Created Outdoors. We're getting it done right here in southeast Missouri. Second day of rifle season. As you can tell, I've been blessed beyond all measure. Thank you, good Lord. This is one fine animal, one beautiful creation.
Your bow is your weapon. A tool that should be as rugged as you are. Built for protection. Engineered for endurance. Designed for extremes. Let the archery revolution begin.
We have been trusted on some of the most significant projects around the world. And now we're in the heartland of America. Our products dig deep, lift more, and stack higher with a warranty you can depend on. Soon you'll realize that trusting our quality changes the world. Check our website for a dealer near you. This segment of Created Outdoors is brought to you by Steady Form. Shoot with confidence.
Well, now come along with us as Matt takes his wife Shadow out for some Missouri whitetail action.
I'm Shadow Beecher with Created Outdoors. It's the second weekend of rifle season here in Missouri. I haven't had much luck yet. I'm hoping that changes tonight, so come along and let's see what happens. We have been in the stand probably 3 hours or so, and we've seen this buck come out, and he'd been out there for a good 30 minutes before we ever even got a chance to get a good shot at him. I'm Shadow Beecher, and I think I just got me a 9-pointer. We haven't had much luck this season. So far I haven't, because the deer haven't been moving much with dry weather. We finally got some rain and some colder temperatures and got the bucks up moving, and then we're fixing to go try to find him. After I shot this buck, I was just really excited. I didn't get a lot of time to hunt this year. So when I finally got to pull that trigger, man, it was just so nice to finally see one go down after so much effort we've put in this year of getting bucks on the ground. Well, earlier we found a few spots of blood where I hit him. We decided to back out and go to the house for a little bit, give him some time to lay down. So this is the last spot we found blood last time we were looking. So we're gonna try the trail again and see if we can actually find him this time. Hopefully he's down. Yep, there's one tree looking for one. You can lay down right there.
Yep. Oh. Right there.
There he is. Oh no, he's been far.
Oh man. Good job. What do you think?
I think I'll take him, especially after our season we've had so far. It's a nice 9-pointer. He would have actually been a 10. And there's even got some stickers on there on the back. Good 2.5-year-old deer. I'll take him.
Dang, made a really good shot on him. I can't believe he even went that far.
Yeah. I know.
Man.
I know. But I'm excited to have him down.
No doubt.
That's for sure. We hit our mark here in Missouri once again.
Well, congratulations, Shadow. You know, a husband and wife team, excellent. What an awesome memory God created for you guys outdoors. And so blessed to have you guys part of the team. And you have definitely hit your mark in Missouri this year.
I'm Shadow Beecher with Created Outdoors. I want to thank the Lord above for being able to harvest this beautiful creation. My best by far.
Well, what a great episode this week. Matt, Shadow, excellent husband and wife team. We are so proud, so blessed to have you guys part of the Created Outdoors family. And this is what it's all about, making great memories in God's creation. Tune in next week.
Proud of you.
Well, thank you.